And this is Ken Kraetzer. I get a chance to talk with A.J. English, who from the IONA College MAAC champion basketball team, a senior, 19 points last night. And one of those moments we watched, A.J. First off, just tell us about the experience. It was a tough game, but you really played well in the second half, and you just prevailed at the end.
I mean, I've been there, every year. I didn't play my freshman year, but the past 2 years I lost in championships. I mean, it builds experience. So, I mean, just being there was just great. I just thank God we got the win.
And just take us through, you had your back to the basket, a couple of minutes left. You had just a narrow lead. You needed to get another bucket to give yourselves a lead. And you were running out of time. And then all of a sudden you made the move. What were you thinking about? Was that just an instinctive move when you did that jump shot?
I mean, I spend a lot of time and hours in the gym, and Coach Kluse always puts in positions like at the end of practice or just end of a scrimmage, to get a shot off or put some time up on the clock. So I mean, he prepares, the whole coaching staff just prepares us. So really, I was looking at the shot clock on the other end to see how much I had on the clock, and I was just trying to get to the basket for really. And then I seen Jordan Washington kind of right there, so I'm thinking maybe if I come off of him, get a pick and roll and dump it at him, but I'm like, it's like 6, 7, maybe 5 seconds on the clock. So I'm like, okay, if I get space, I'm just try to fade just a little bit, to get enough room to extend it to get it off, because Josh James is a great defender, So I mean, I was just trying to get enough room, and I would just thank God that the ball went through the basket.
And it was ever a game where senior leadership prevailed. It was last night. Your whole team played very well, very few mistakes, very few turnovers, good defense. Just tell us, how did your team mature during the course of the season? We really saw it happen in the last month especially.
I mean, they matured a lot. Like I said, we suffered through a lot of adversity with losing Cedric Cashmere, losing Kelvin Mayu, really, really great players that's going to be great and wherever they go, So, I mean, I broke my hand during the season. Taylor Betsy got hurt. Aaron Roundtree's grandma passed away before the game, and so did Jordan Washington's one of his friends. So rest in peace to them. So I mean, it was like I said, it's just a lot of adversity that we was going through. So really, we just stuck together. Always, said we were there for each other. And if anybody made a mistake, because in basketball you're going to make mistakes, we just rally together, and no matter what, we just had each other's back, especially on the defensive end, and defense wins championship.
Absolutely. The NCAA tournament coming up, you're now going to get a bid and get a chance to play on the big stage. How important is that to kind of culminate your college career, to have that chance to be in the NCAA tournament?
I mean, if Coach Kluse says it's great, then I think it's great with me. You have to ask Coach Kluse or one of the other coaches about that.
Well, you're going to be one of those players that they watch, and we've enjoyed watching you for 4 years, and we're never going to forget that last shot you made up in Albany to clinch the game, and the effort you made just getting your teammates together for the effort, and we just enjoyed watching you play, AJ.
Thank you. I just appreciate it. IONA gave me a chance, where a lot of other schools, I felt like looked over me. So I mean, I'm just thankful. I just thank God that, like I said, they walked into St. Thomas More, my prep school, and told me I could come on a visit and offer me a scholarship. And I'm thankful for Coach Kluse.
Very good. A.J. English, our best wishes. A MAAC basketball champion, and going on to the big dance, the NCAA. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, A.J. Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio at IONA College.